I noticed this with a lot more queer rappers. You'll get quite a few of your comment section being, I don't really listen to rap, but this is all right, you know. Do you know what I mean? How do you, like, for me, I feel like that would rub me up the wrong way.
I get that comment a lot. I feel like me, myself, it's like, I scare people because of how unapologetic I am. And I'm like, I think if you're going to be outrageous, like, at least make sure that the music is good. I mean, I'll be doing some crazy stuff when I get the budget, but there's a reason behind everything.
A lot of people have a lot of opinions of what Black Pride is, what it isn't, what it should, what it shouldn't be. In light of that, would you perform a Black Pride again?
Of all the questions, I didn't think that would pop up.
First of all,
Yeah.
as we start, I've got a little bit of surprise for you. Stay right there, don't move.
I like surprises sometimes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Reptile. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
I'll big up my jizz,
Happy
man.
Earth Strong.
In it.
Yeah,
Blow out the blood clot.
blow out the thing. Make a wish. How many years does that make on this wretched planet?
Guess my age.
You want me to guess your age?
Yeah, guess, it'll be fun. I like that game.
Oh, I'm just going to guess you're the same age as me, 28.
Older.
31.
Yeah, right.
That's pretty good.
No, usually people start from 24, they're like 22, 25, 27, I give up. I tell them 31, they're like, you're lying, little like, I wish I was lying. My
We
body
both
feels
got
it.
like the baby face sort of cheeks, you know what I mean? I don't know what it is.
Black don't crack in that. Do you know what I mean?
It's funny because the first time we ever actually met in person was at Black Pride. Mm-hmm. It was the year after you performed, wasn't it?
The year before.
It was the year before you.
Yeah, I performed it. Yeah, literally. So that means 2023.
Yeah.
Because I performed 2024. Yeah.
Now, like, a lot of people have a lot of opinions of what Black Pride is, what it isn't, what it should, what it shouldn't be. In light of that, would you perform a Black Pride again?
100%. 100%. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of politics going in with it now, especially I've noticed like last year.
Yeah.
And me, I'd still perform there. I mean, I don't know. Black Pride is like, come on, I want to perform in front of my people. Like,
Yeah.
I just like, why would I not want to? It's just, I'm hoping they get their act together maybe a little bit of certain things like even for like the personal brand and stuff like that. Sometimes like you need to think about what you're aligning yourself with and stuff like that. And I feel like people look for any reason like to be like, okay, look, see, like with what I do, people look for any reason to try to discredit me. I feel like obviously I get from comments and stuff like that, but obviously if you ain't got haters, like you ain't winning. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But with that, I just go, I don't need another thing for people to say, and he even done, and he even performed. Do you know what I mean? So
especially because the state of queer discourse around general queer celebrities and rappers and artists, it can be a ball ache to navigate.
100%.
It's to the point where I have to stay off Twitter at certain times. I don't know what it is about gays on Twitter. It's just like, you don't just have to yap, man.
Just talk shit.
Rubbish, man. Absolutely rubbish. Like how do you navigate it? Because in a way, you have less of a choice, in a sense, where you kind of have to be
I'd say
embroiled in it. But obviously, because of the nature of your music and who you are as a person, you're quite naturally embroiled in and care about a lot of queer discourse anyway.
Yeah.
But do you sometimes get aggravated by some of it? Do you feel sometimes like, okay, this is just a bit of a nuisance?
All the time. I basically put it this way. I have to like, obviously I've got ADHD, so I take ADHD meds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't like to go on social media and check these things unless I'm medicated.
Yeah.
If I'm honest with you. Like I skip my meds today, to be fair, so I might be like moving left and right, like, but it's all good. But my point by that is like, when I'm like unmedicated and I see these things, I can just get so bloody pissed off. Like, and then I'm just, what's it? pacing around my room.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm looking at one little device and now I'm ready to lose the plot. No, it's jarring. It's just so jarring. Yeah. But like I said, when I'm medicated, I just kind of just like, I just see the mission.
Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say? So then I'll just see things and it just doesn't.
Yeah.
I just think, idiot. You're all trapped. Do you know what I mean? You're just uneducated. You're trapped in mental slavery. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, I feel like, what's it, you know, like in Matrix, like the pill situation. Yeah. I feel like, I feel like I've taken that and I'm looking at everyone just like, when are you lot gonna catch up and start being smart? Like, this is so pathetic.
I think it's also to some elements of queer discourse where you're looking at some people's opinions on certain things. It's like, yeah, you have this opinion because you don't go outside.
Yeah, 100%. You don't go, and it's not
even there. It's just like, cool.
It's sad.
We're at Bootylicious or whatever the event may be. We're in Dalston, Hackney or Vauxhall or whatever. Like, we go outside. You don't, which is why you think certain issues exist in real life when we're all outside together don't exist. We do. None of us care.
Yeah, literally one massive echo chamber. Like, I mean, like, it's just when I think of it like that, I just laugh and then I'm like, it's all good, but again, medicated. Like, I can see a couple of things and get triggered, but like,
I think
you get used to it,
especially when it comes to the kind of the almost weird game people love to play of, are you really queer or not? But then it's just like, if I go outside now to various different events, people know me. They've never seen you in your life.
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
And I think it's because a lot of people's queer identities are very much embroiled in what's happening in online discourses and fandoms.
Start the things then.
It's harder and more difficult for us to be able to figure them out.
Yeah, 100%. But they don't even know how to figure themselves out. Like, so why do I need to? Do you know what I mean? They're living in like some simulation where they think they're in Real Housewives of insert this and insert that, and I'm just a bit like, yeah, I can't help you.
I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with this. Like, I don't know what I go and what I'm supposed to really do for you.
100%. And
I think going into more on the music side of things, I think because obviously we very much started on the deep end of this conversation with this podcast. So even then, do you ever find it somewhat irritating? I noticed this with the more queer rappers, where you'll get quite a few of your comment section being, I don't really listen to rap, but this is all right, you know. Do you know what I mean? How do you, like, for me, I feel like that would rub me up the wrong way.
Swear down. You know what? I get that comment a lot. I get that, like, 1 out of every 10 comments. It's like, I don't even like rap music, but this now, I just take the compliment part and keep it moving. With that one specifically. It's just a bit like, and I do that because, again, like, after like a long time of like people telling me to like tone it down, or telling me what I should do with my life and my bars, my songs and stuff like that. When people just like start really, you get an influx of all these compliments and including stuff like that, which is quite backhanded. I just go, you know what? I'm just going to take the compliment because you could just be calling me Batty Man and taking about 5 for that. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather that than 5 for that and all them things that people keep saying. The same 3 things people like to say to me. It's like, can you read a book or something and get some better things? Like,
it's just like,
to say
be original. Do you know what I mean?
Come on, like, please. It's like,
ooh,
like, I was like, what's it? 5 for that. Ooh, Leviticus. Next. Do you know what I mean?
or the good old favorite Dagestan.
Yeah, give it just like, I'm shocked. I didn't think you were going to say, so, do you know what I mean? I'll take that.
It's like the classic DW. Wow, that was very original. Never heard that from another individual.
You get me? Yeah, so it's just a bit like, I'll take that. That's fine, like, in comparison. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm not going to respond to that comment and then say something like, your mum should have picked you out of a coat. Do you know what I mean?
Because all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy. Now I'm a bad person.
100%.
All of a sudden.
100%.
No, I was like, okay.
100%. Even Instagram thinks so. Every day, like, I'm responding to comments. That's why I don't even do that as much nowadays. But I was responding to comments. And then I remember someone said to me that, I think he said, Muslims are going to put you in 6 suitcases. And I went, what? And what did I say? I think I just responded. And I don't even remember what I said. It was so dumb. I think I just like, it was so dumb. I just like reworded how we said it or something like that. It was just a really dumb response. I didn't even cuss for this one. Yeah. Instagram says, "Oh, you reported bullying." I went, "What?"
Oh no!
And not even shadow. No, luckily not shadow ban because I still get traction for stuff I posted months ago. So luckily that's good. They might have banned me from getting broadcast channels, but that's another story. My point is, it's just like I'm saying, like how are you saying I'm gonna get put in suitcases? And when I respond, like not even saying that much back. Oh, report, hate comment, huh?
It's kind of how like bullying works at school.
Yeah, I feel like Instagram's joining in with it.
You wanted to chat shit. I decided to bang you in your face now, and now the teacher's saying, "Oh, but you shouldn't be violent towards other students." I'm like, well, come on, man.
Exactly.
Oh, be serious.
Exactly.
Oh, for goodness sake.
It's jarring. It's all bloody jarring. So again, when I'm dealing with that, I don't listen to rap. It's okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? In comparison, do you know what I mean?
I think it's a very interesting point of how do you juggle the classic predicament of being a black queer rapper? Because there is the classic thing. On the one side, okay, you go to any sort of label office and they have a script of how you're supposed to have your career, which is make music for the girls and the gays. Now, what no one wants to say out loud is when people say girls and the gays, they mean white pop stars.
Yes.
That's what they really mean.
Yeah, of course.
The problem is they don't really respect rap and hip hop as an art form. Mm-hmm. So going for them, you're going to get screwed eventually because they don't really care about hip hop and rap
100%.
or have respect for it. Now, on the other side of things, the traditional hip hop and rap audience won't respect you because homophobia.
Exactly.
Right? Which is even in a way why I actually noticed that a lot of queer rappers, specifically the men, you don't really come out. You kind of just get outed or you just randomly start rapping about it at some point. Like Isaiah Rashad just got outed.
It's not funny.
He just got flat out outed.
Yeah, I swear they posted a video of like, was his one a video like he was literally just doing things with a couple boys. Yeah. And I said, wow.
It was just like that.
Wow. That could never be me, sorry. Carry on. I'm sorry.
But I think it's a question of like, one, what is your solution to that problem?
Okay.
For you?
For me, how do I put it? I think I'm going to start by saying enjoying the process, because as soon as I stop enjoying it and I start really focusing on literally that, because obviously I'm thinking, okay, but I need to, once I start thinking like that, the music's going to start sounding different. I'm not going to like what I'm doing. And if I don't like what I'm doing, I'm quitting.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm very, obviously I've got a piano background and stuff like that. So before I was, I was dancing, piano, dance, rap, and all of that stuff like that. So basically, I've got my garage project that obviously had a bit more commercial type sounds on there.
Yeah.
And I did just enjoy the music I was making, the rapping and the singing and stuff like that. And then I had people coming up to me saying, yeah, my mother, and this demographic of people really like the music. And I'm like, you know what? I might be able to actually slide through just by literally creating what I like. There's like thinking, for example, Steph London, right? I think one of her biggest tunes that made it like a bit commercial, was it Hurting Me?
Yes.
Yeah. So she managed to just be like, obviously she can bar, but that tune was more, she just used her vocal, she just used the other side and just stuck to that just for a couple minutes, for a couple minutes.
I'll give you 2 or 3 songs of that.
Yeah, literally, she just done that and then boop. So I can do that, and I kind of have a bit like in other songs, so I just need to hone in on them when I feel like it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I just see it, so I don't really mind. I'm sure I'm going to get to where I need to be, realistically, because I'm just like versatile like that.
Yeah.
I think if I only made like the stuff that obviously is quite popular, like Norman Reloaded and the THGs, if I only made that, then I'm screwed at a certain kind of point.
Yeah, because
based on that,
it's really going to get old.
100%.
Right.
And it's just a bit like, I enjoy making it, but I can do bare things. Like, what's it? Reggae, dance, or what's it? The only thing I ain't done is like, it's country. Like, I've got bare different genres of songs that are just not even out yet.
Yeah.
And I think I'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just that the time will come. I'll get through. I'm not saying that obviously manifesting big things, but I'm not saying that 100% by next year I'm gonna be you never know what's gonna happen. But what I do know is that I definitely have tunes that can cross over. you know? I performed, South Bank years ago, and I thought they were going to put me with the queer, it was Future Tense.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to put me with the queer one. They put me with the Windrush lineup. Okay. I said, swear down.
That's how we're doing.
That's how we're doing right now.
That's how we're going on.
I had to be I'd go to my producer, we need to edit some of these songs real quick because I'm just rapping in front of aunties and stuff like that. I don't know if I want to say certain things in front of them like that. Like they're all aunties, grandmothers, all of that. So I mean, had to edit that a little bit. I still done my thing. But obviously, when I done my reggae song, they were all like, what? They're all calling their sons, being like, what? Coming up to me like, actually, you boy, come here. I was like, what'd I do? But they're about to cuss me out when I finish.
Like, no, we really like your music. You're
they're like, no, 100%. I've had aunties come up to me when I'm working with my mum, the family business. My mum does Jamaican rum cakes. So
nice.
Dora's Jamaican homemade rum cakes. But I'll be working with her when I'm not rapping. And then again, the demographic of people that I've approached, and I'm like, you want to buy a cake? They're like, nah, I just came over to say, well, I buy a cake, but I just came over to say you love your music. I'm like, auntie, what? You know what I mean? Different demographics. Long story short, I think I'll be fine.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's doable. Like if I got a song here and song there that can push through, I can do a her in me. Do you know what I mean? I can. It'll be fine there. But what needs to, as long as it stays like, you know how the TikTok virality stuff that. Yeah. As long as social media still enables that kind of push, because obviously beforehand, I couldn't have gone to no label office or anyone, A&R, etc. With my stuff. They'll just I used to message people on Twitter, I get aired or whatever. Yeah. Of course, you just keep it pushing. Yeah. But when the algorithm itself just puts you in front of people that want to see something authentic. Yeah. Look what happens, you know. So as long as it stays like that. I do my things the content, keep it pushing, take care of my mental. Be fine. I'll get through. I don't even need to be big famous. I just need to be respected for what I do, in enough spaces and have my fans, in community. So I'll be fine.
I think we've seen with quite a few artists that sometimes being gay famous can be your downfall because it's almost like once you captured that audience, you can be a bit of a slave to them. Especially if there was a specific gimmick that got you there. And I think especially there was one gimmick in particular that gets a lot of people there that gets very boring very fast. And it's the classic oh, look at me, I am outrageously queer in a way that homophobes will obviously be angry at.
100%, yeah.
And I feel like that gets cheap after a while. So I think there's a difference between doing that and then just being okay, this is my song about me existing, and of course that's going to piss you off. There's nothing I can do about that. You're going to come after me regardless.
100%.
Rather than being oh, this is my gimmick, but this is all I have. Right? Because sometimes I'm listening to a lot of artists, I'm this is all you've got, isn't it? This is all you have.
No, I'm not even trying to take the...
Because it's okay, cool. Are you going to rap yet? You can...
Oh my days.
You've got to rap at some point.
Yeah, where's the raps, please? You know I'm not hearing any.
Where's the raps?
Where's the
raps? They look hot. So I think also, even then, the general queer audience that is interested in rap music, does love rap music, I think they've wisened up to that as well. And I think, when was the point where you very much realized in your career where you realized, that's something I never want to be?
I probably, after THG initially went viral, I'd say. Obviously, I remember just throwing all these hooks out and then thought, okay, well, what kind of, if people don't know me, what's the easiest thing I can say, for them to describe me? And then when I said gay grime MC, I was swear down. But even so, when it was growing up, I did start getting a bit anxious and being but wait a minute. Wait, hold on a minute, because I had to literally drop some different genre stuff afterwards. But to be wait, don't ever think it's just that. I mean, it's fun, but don't think it's just that. So I've been making plans since then. Even behind the scenes, making all these plans, for my content, the kind of creative directions I want to be doing to make sure that I can segue people into
all sorts about yourself.
100%. So what's it? So into my career, how long was that? So that means I started 2018. So I guess 2020. I guess a couple years ago then, actually, because that's when I initially first went viral. So as soon as that happened, I had to start planning things, and I'm still planning things for the future to make sure that I don't end up like, I'm not even trying to be rude. Like, for example, I think like, I don't even know. Wait, like I'm thinking of these names, but I don't want to say it like I'm taking a piss. But I'll just say Lil Nas X, for example, right? It's like I saw very quickly, like I literally studied like him and other like queer artists that are bigger, like, and I thought to myself, what went wrong? What and I just thought, nope. I see it. Like, obviously,
the over-reliance on capitalizing on outrage, it backfired on Lil Nas X eventually.
It's the second-hand embarrassment. Like, obviously, I'm a fan. I respect it, but
it was only gonna last so long.
I feel uncomfortable even thinking about it. It's so mad. Like, it went from Old Town Road, etc., and then he had obviously Industry Babies, Naked. Everyone's all naked in that. Cool. Even I was watching it and I was like,
cool. The first 2 times it was fun,
and then next thing you know,
and then it was 8 times in a row, and I'm like, okay, now I'm just kind of bored.
In it, no, I remember when he done the one where he was whining on the devil and that.
Yeah.
I was like,
you're just really playing up this gimmick, aren't you?
I was like, because the thing is, I think if you're going to be outrageous, like, at least make sure that the music is good.
Or you're doing it for a reason, about a concept, or about an idea that you want to draw someone's attention to.
100%.
Or a truth that you want them to confront about themselves.
100%. Like, if he done that exact video where he whined on the devil, if it was like a concept, like some kind of horror concept,
like a horror concept,
like something like that. So,
maybe about everyone sins ultimately.
Yeah.
And I'm just dancing with mine.
Yeah.
Whilst you're scared of yours.
See what I mean? I'd have been here.
Right?
I'd have been here for that. Because I love me a horror. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I'm very much like, I ingrained that because I feel like myself, it's like I scare people because of how unapologetic I am. And I'm like, I see. I've got some ideas for you lot later, so I'm prepared to scare you more. But the music's always going to be good, though. The concepts need to be sick. Music needs to be good. After he'd done that, what's next? Like, I don't even remember, but I know he ended up on he done another church one, didn't he? That's his last one. I saw him on the cross. I went,
yeah, but you've got nothing to show for this gimmick, though. The gimmick is there, but you've got nothing to show for it after the gimmick is done. Yeah. So after that, it's just like,
what did we learn?
What did we learn? What are we doing here?
Yeah, 100%. And then it's just, I can't end up like that. So I mean, to be fair, if I was to end up just saying, okay, I got this budget for a big music video, let me just constantly outrage. It's like, I'd actually quit. Like, clearly, I don't have anything to say. So, do you know what I mean? So that's how I won't be doing them things, put it like that. I mean, I'll be doing some crazy stuff when I get the budget, but there's a reason behind everything. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to tell stories, you know? So it's just like, I'm not trying to end up like them lot. And it's very, then I look at I try to look for people now, like who's even, as we speak right now, there's Infinite Cold. Infinite Cold is like, I think right now, obviously Ghostface Killer's son, like, he's doing his thing now. I'm just watching him now and being like, just seeing how he turns out basically. Because for me, it's like, as long as I'm not like at the top, which means there's plenty of time for me to constantly make sure that I'm doing my market research and doing what I need to be doing.
Figuring out things along the way,
100%. I can make mistakes, I can take breaks and all that, because I'm not there yet. But by the time I do, I'm not trying to make a lot of the mistakes that people fall into. I would never just be like, right, how do I piss people off today? Like, it's not really, that's not why I do music. Music. So it's more like that. So, we'll see. I'm still figuring stuff out. But again, I'm enjoying the process. So I'm enjoying the process, you know, so it's like that.
I hope you've been enjoying the episode so far. I wanted to quickly interrupt you for 2 reasons. A, tap on the subscribe button, like right now. It helps us grow the channel. But B, to let you know that this episode right here, right now, is available for sale on Even. You can purchase the episode just for a couple of bucks and help support the channel and support the artists as well. Scan the QR code. Now let's get back into it.
I feel like one thing we can kind of move on to is we've talked about juggling 2 different worlds of sorts. But I think it's really interesting, something we've talked about in DMs before, is that sometimes you'll go to your good old-fashioned grime set on a radio station, and you'll get more of a reaction there than you would if you performed at Dalston Superstore, for example.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Have you thought about, okay, let me just for a couple months just do the traditional grime circuit of Traz Presents, Rinse FM, Represent, etc., etc. For example, MIC does that, and he's pretty good with it. And even then, you've been on set with MIC multiple times.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Right.
I've curated one as well with him. Yeah, it's lit. But
Yeah. So, is that something you've ever thought about doing?
Of course. No, I think it's interesting because I think specifically last year, I was actually just doing like. Most of the sets I was doing that year were like more the grime radio type sets, to be fair. I just like, I was doing quite a bunch, but obviously they're more like queer niche stuff. Well, not all of them were queer niche, a couple were like queer DJs. But I did do quite a bit. I think my thing there is like, I never thought, I don't know why I didn't actually go out of my way to ask people to be like, how do I get in? But I think I expected somebody to just invite me to something because I get invited. For example, I've got like a Steezy Factory. There's a thing that I'm on
Steezy Factory
that's about to come up. Yeah, Steezy, you know, that's coming. Steezy Factory, you know what I mean?
What's it? Toddler Tease thing.
Yeah, 100%. So I got invited to do that. So of course I did it. And I did it well, and I can't wait for everyone to see it. But it's more like before. I think a lot of people were just watching and not trying, just gatekeeping really. I think a lot of people just was, they either didn't know of me or weren't trying to tell people that I exist or stuff like that. Like, it's just, I don't know, I just weren't getting invited to the things. So I kind of just was like, okay, fuck off then. Like, I'm just going to keep doing, I just kind of like started working on like, focusing on projects and stuff like that. So as you say it now, I'm like, well, to be fair, I don't mind. I don't do anything. I think I'm just, I need, in 2026, I just need like a time where my schedule is like,
makes sense for it.
That's I'm just waiting for the time it makes sense. Like this year, I've just been touring all year, to be fair. I just didn't have the time, but I will happily do it because I need to be on that. Come on, this will bucket list, especially Charles Presents and all that. What? And the Rinse FM, of course. I just said I'm soon coming it. Soon come. I just need to wait for time. Like,
I think that's an interesting thing, even when we're talking about like juggling fan bases. Is there an idea like one half of your fan base will look at that and be like, what are you doing?
Yeah. it's so...
Like the other half of your fan base that doesn't understand like hip hop and grime and rap, rutch, they'll be like, what are you doing with all these straight people?
No, literally.
And then you turn around and be like, but I'm a grime MC. I'm doing grime. This is what we do. You know what I mean?
So, do you know how many times I've had to say to people, do you know I'm from grime, right? You know what grime is?
This is what we do.
Do you actually understand? Like, for example...
Listen, it's a reload, not a technical malfunction.
I'm like, what's not clicking? Like, what it's not, I don't even know. That's more what gets on my nerves more so. Before when you said about, I don't mind, I don't listen to rap, but I like this. That's what pisses me off on that level, how that pisses you off. It's more that, because I'm just confused. Like, what do I need to say? What do I need to put in for you not to understand that I'm a grime MC?
I like jumping on set with guys and just running some buzz. This is grime. This is what we do.
I don't know what to tell you on that front. Honestly.
You're either gonna get it or you don't.
Yeah, because literally, I've even had to speak to like in the queer, like, I wouldn't even say the queer scene, more the gay scene, because I feel like, especially in the UK, the gay scene and queer scene are two different things. Basically, I feel like just based on the types of like events and I guess personal values and just the way all of them things like this, I don't know. I feel like in like the gay scene we have like more the echo chamber stuff where I was talking about the Real Housewives kind of thing. Whereas in the queer scene, people are just different. Like there's so many different energies and types of people.
The politics can be quite difficult too as well.
Do you know what I mean? So what I mean by that is, so someone I say in the gay scene. Not that there's anything wrong with either, obviously. Imagine comments. Are you trying to say he's homophobic?
Oh, it's people are saying the bean soup theory, isn't it?
Yeah, like, I knew he weren't gay. Why would he say that? About I'm not gay.
It's like, I'm not a big fan of pineapples. Oh, so you hate cheese?
Literally. So,
oh my God, you hate cheese?
Yeah, literally. So I'm expect that to happen when you drop this. But anyway, my point is, there's a guy. He came up to me and questioned me about like I've got a diss track called Kalas.
Yeah.
Towards another rapper. one of the gay rappers. I wouldn't even call him a gay rapper. Gay rapper, okay, cool, whatever. One of them lot in the scene like that. So what is interesting was, well, after that song come out, Manga St. Helena and all these grime MCs were like, what? That's lit. That's lit. What? Manga let me go on stage with him. Like,
I saw that.
And literally, because he went, wait a minute, I know you. I know that tune. That's lit. So I got all respect from the grime scene from it.
Yeah.
But then in the gay world with them, they were like, why would you say that? Why would you do that? And I'm like, what?
This is dubs. We're doing dubs, man.
I had to explain myself the other day. Kalas came out like 2 years ago. Like 2 years, I think. I had to explain. I just don't understand why you would say that about him. And I'm like,
dubs, innit?
You wanted me to go on Twitter and have a back and forth, or start fighting so that you lot can like post it and whatever and be like, yeah, look, baddies, etc., etc. You wanted me to do that?
No. Do you want to know what they wanted to do? They wanted you to do a TikTok video takedown essay. That's what they wanted.
No, you're right. No,
like
you're right.
Tumblr style.
Yeah,
you know?
they wanted that. They wanted that.
They wanted you to do a YouTube takedown video.
Yeah, 100. No, but I think you're right.
I think that's what he wanted.
And I was just like, I can't believe, I felt my brain leaking out my ears. I was like, I'm a grime MC. I said, listen, I'm mad, innit? Like, I wanted to punch the boy up, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm a black man as well. Like, they're looking for any reason to put me in jail. They look for any reason. Like, I'm not stupid. You got to think of the bigger picture out here. Do you know what I mean?
Next thing you know, you're getting bagged and it's all.
Next thing you know, you're seeing me on ITV, TikTok.
Or something like that.
Like, literally, like.
Nah, before you know it, it's GB News, man.
Do you know what I mean? Like, they'll be seeing me on there, like, and they'll be like, this unhinged black man, just whatever. Then
deport him. He's not even from this country.
Deport him. That's what you lot want me to do. You look stupid. Man. So I said, do you know what? I said, what makes sense? Let's do. I'm a grime MC. What did they do? What did they clash?
We do dubs. We clash. All right, let's do dubs.
I went and done a dub. And then people want to kill me. They actually want to kill me. I'm hearing someone say stuff like, "Oh, I had to." Someone's asking, "Well, who does Reptile know? Who does this? Like something's gonna happen. Like you're gonna come touch me. Why didn't you go touch a microphone? Why didn't you get in a booth?" Do you know what I mean? I said I had to message the guy. I even said, why don't you just go to the studio and send for me?
You could send back.
Just send back. I said, think about it. It'd be sick, actually. Think of the scene, think of history and stuff like that. I think it'll be good for both of us, to be fair.
Even then, before you know it, you're both doing dubs. Somebody makes a call to Jammer. Do you know what I mean?
Come on now. Missed opportunity. Do you know what I mean? So obviously I won that, but my point. So I won that, like flawless victory. Like I won. Okay. Like didn't even send back. Wow. Do you know what I mean? But my point there is like it's just again it's crazy how the grime scene and like basically like, all the straight people like were like that was hard. You know
this is the
mean?
coldest thing ever. Yeah.
Cold. But then like over there, I felt like am I even? It makes you question I almost question my identity, like as a gay man at the time, almost for a bit, for 5 seconds. And I went, kidding, I know who I am. But my heart was like, psych.
Never mind.
Question my identity, you must be mad. But anyway, even now, to even finalize, because I keep on saying it, because I'm just shocked. Why did you do that? Mm-hmm. That was he's so angry. That was so shady. Why did you do that? You're bullying him. Bullying him.
Oh no!
I bullied him on the mic. Yeah, I did.
But even then, if we want to talk about dubs and bullying, that's not even as bad as half the dubs in the history of grime.
I was nice.
What Wiley did on Night Bus, that was bullying.
Do you know?
That was bullying. Okay,
come on, that's how funny. Like flipping.
What Cozzy did to Socks on Lord of the Mics 3, that was bullying.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm still thinking, even Big H versus, P Money and stuff like that. When you think of stuff like that, I was nice.
Even then, like, Big H's first verse is crazy. I remember the one line, how come you look like an African wrestler? What the fuck?
How come you look like an African wrestler? They don't know about you in Manchester.
Get my left back to Jesus to stop.
I remember another thing, something like ate outside and you did like he just
to get here you had to eat outside. Good Lord. But like, do you know what I mean?
So that
You thought that was bad?
You thought that was bad. So I was very nice, and I'm thinking, I feel like I want to send these videos to these boys and be like, you do realize? I think it's because they see it as straight, well, like echo, rose-colored whatever glasses. Like I don't see none of that. I just see that it's shady.
Yeah.
And it's just annoying for me to have to keep on explaining myself.
Also, it's not shady if I'm sending for you.
Innit? So how is it even shady? Like, I'm confused.
I'm not like sneak tweeting you on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the worst part is you'll sneak tweet me on Twitter and do some shady TikTok for me. Yeah. I'll do a dub for you.
Yeah.
And then you go and cry on the internet and you want to jump in the booth. And now I'm the bad guy.
100%. 100%. I just said, like, look, you look, and when I say, I remember saying to the boy, and he kept on talking. I said, I'm a grime MC. He's like, yeah, but I don't understand. I'm a grime MC.
See, this is what we do.
And then I'm glad there's, what's it, for example, you know Queen rapper called Queen Mills?
Yes.
Right. I'm glad she was here the last time I had to like kind of explain myself about it. Yeah. Because as soon as I said I'm a grime MC, she was like, yeah, like you're an MC, like, duh, you sent for him. And then I was like, thank you very much. I was like, finally someone understand. I'm glad she was standing there to be like, he's a grime MC. Like, are you listening?
But like, even then, it's also the thing where
like, yeah, but he was upset and...
hold on.
Hold that, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I think there's also a thing as well, especially it's like there's almost like a lot of the shade stuff. It's very much remnants from how pop stars interact with each other.
Okay.
Right, and they don't really do dubs. They do these very kind of shady, backhanded things towards each other and call like, oh, this was a massive diss. I'm like, okay, you barely scratched the surface.
100%.
Right? And my thing is, being a pop star is not an excuse. Did you see what Mariah Carey did to Eminem? That was a masterclass. I'm not taking it as an excuse.
Yeah, 100%.
She ripped him a new one.
Yeah, she made a whole music video. She had that
was deep.
Oh Lord.
Why
are you so obsessed to me? I was like, wow.
I was like, raw. You actually are going to war with this man.
Wow.
This is just...
Do you know what I mean? So should have remixed it into a grime thing, just spread it up at this rate. Because what? So it's true to say, if she can do that, like, what's not clicking, people?
Do you know what I mean? There's no excuse. There's actually no excuse.
100%. And to be fair, it's like, when I think of stuff like this, it just really reminds me of how I have to put on different hats, like, to be, like, to present myself, like, basically, like I said, Steve's Factory, I was like, right, grime thing, right. Strum, you know what I mean? Mask on. Here's what I'm gonna be. But then if it's like, okay, what's the event I'm doing? Is it a queer event? What kind of queer event? Okay, slightly different part of the mask because it's just how people take it. But I will say, however, obviously there's bumper. Like queer POC, rave collective and stuff, you know. I remember when they, I need them to blow. So like, obviously the queer scene can literally start really like, oh yes, the queer scene does it already. The gay scene, the whole scene, just to be like, yo, like LGBTQ, just to be like, yo, grime is a thing that we can also enjoy and we can do it.
Can I go to an event and hear a bit of 140, a bit of garage, a bit of dubstep? So give me some bass line.
Thank you very much.
Give me, bro, I want to hear Predator.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's what I'm saying.
It wouldn't be mad. It would not be mad.
And that's the thing. When I've done my first bumper event, I remember they gave like the Temperature dub. So I done like, I just barred over that. I'd be like, mad.
Obviously, straight wheel up.
Yeah, straight wheel up. And obviously, when I got the clips back, I was looking at like all the people them in there, like full queer team. And everyone was like, what? This is sick. This is sick. See, I like this. So we exist.
Do you know what I mean? We exist.
Yes. There's a bunch of us that go, yes, we like grime and we indulge in it. And do you know what I'm trying to say? So I'm hoping, obviously, again with Bumper, I need them to take over completely now, so that when they do, I can stop explaining myself about why I done this grime track instead of punching someone in the face or going on TikTok and being like, so and so done it. Episode 1 of why that person upset me when I saw what they said about me on Twitter. You must be mad. My mum didn't raise no bitch. Sorry. Like, I'm not gonna do no TikTok 10 minutes about the time I spend doing that.
Or
I could have wrote an album.
Back-to-back videos of like, I'm currently in beef with this content creator at the moment.
Stitching pictures up and stuff like that. I didn't do this.
I brought receipts, guys.
Nah,
Turn off the camera, man.
Do you know, turn up 100%.
Turn off the camera, man.
And I know at some point someone's probably, I've got a feeling at some point someone will try a thing doing that with me, but I'll just be like, I don't really give a fuck. I'll just send again.
Here's why I think Reptile B is problematic.
Yeah, I can see it's coming.
2 days later, you're holding a dub.
Yeah, literally, that's going to be the response. I'm literally just going to stitch back and we'll just go on mic and be like, your mum should have... Do you know what I mean? Eat my ass, you prick, like all of that stuff. Like, I'll just be
He's going to hold a dub.
yeah, like, I even start rapping in Japanese in your face or some shit like that. I'm like, you don't even know about me. Like, I just do some crazy shit. Like, what? So, yeah, it's just a joke. It's a big joke.
Speaking of a big joke here, I'm going to try and say this with the kindest hope in my heart. What do me and your fan base collectively have to do to get you off of Grindr? Because by the sounds of your songs, it's not going well for you, bro. It's not. I'm sorry. Do you know what I mean? It's not going well for you. It's not. Do you know what I mean? What do we do to get you off of the app? Okay, what do we do? It's not healthy for you anymore. It's not healthy for you anymore.
Stop saying that name. I mean, oh my God. You know what's crazy? Of all the questions, I didn't think that would pop up. So I'm actually, I need a few seconds. No, what do you lot got to do? Find me a man then. Find me a man, please. Find me one.
So what? You know how Marnie's got like the lesbian dating show that she runs off like YouTube and stuff?
Okay.
Do we just need like a YouTube gay dating show in the UK?
You know what?
I don't know.
I would need to. I'm not. I thought that already is like a gay dating. That is one though, isn't it?
I mean, there's a couple, but
it's like queer with Danny Minogue as the. So there literally is something already. I don't know what it's called. Queer, blind, queer. I don't know. Love is blind, whatever. But a YouTuber. Do you mean like a pop the balloon thing or something? Like not not that.
I don't think it was that deep. But do you know what? Yeah, we need to get balloons out of the black community.
Yeah, no, trust.
That's all different time.
No, that's even another thing. That's another thing. That's a whole different thing. No, you're
good
right.
Lord.
But I'm thinking, a YouTuber. My thing is that I'm not sure how I need to see. Say if this YouTube thing was, say if it got made now, I would see if I want to jump on season 2.
Yeah. I'm not being the guinea pig.
No way. No. Because they're gonna have me. You're gonna have me looking crazy out here. Because one thing now, like for example, one the queer dating show I was talking about, for you to be, with me and all on camera and I'm all getting loved up and stuff like that, and then you leave the room and then now you're actually kissing up next man, and then at the end it's like I choose and you don't choose me, the camera's gonna zoom in on my face and it's gonna go bzzz, like, you know when it's gonna go beep, it's gonna go beep because I fuck, like, are you fucking, do you know what I mean? You're gonna see me grab my drink like, what you do? Beep. I'm gonna be talking about, sorry about that, we had to remove Reptile B from the
remove Reptile B from the car.
Had to remove the whole thing. Sorry, it's not going to be back for it. And next thing you know, will I show my face? Of course, I'd have to just make a dub and be like, yeah, I wanted to do that. But like, I'm like, yeah, that was the whole plan. Yeah, plan.
It was scripted.
But yeah, I'm not looking crazy because one thing a man can make me do is go crazy. So I'm not gonna have my heart broke on no ting, and then you're all looking at the cameras all zooming in on
the camera zoomed in your face. Because you know how the directors and that, they love to get dark with it. They wait until you're in your worst moment. You know, what's the Spanish show in it? That Spanish one where he's literally running on the beach because his girl's getting packed up by another man. And he's literally spilling on the ringside screaming their name and crying and that.
No, stop it.
And they zoomed in on the man. Dark.
Freeze frame and that, like literally going. Even edit it to another time. I was upset and just put probably do some generative AI and put tears in my eye. You don't even need to put generative because I probably will be angry tears. But no, I'm just scared that it will fuck my life up.
Yeah.
So season 2, I'll see if I can do it without like getting got. It's mad, getting got. Do you know what I mean? So we'll have to see. But other than that, no. But how to get me off grind? More time. Am I even on it like that now? Obviously, I said what I said to y'all, but more time, even when you said that, I was like, Char, you're right, man. Like, the actress, then I was like, you're right, you know. I was like, has it ever worked for me, ever? Like, it works in certain ways, of course. But what I want, no. Like a partner, all that, nope.
You basically got a whole mixtape out of it. Pretty much. That's what you got out of it.
Yeah, true. So,
you got home.
Bye. No, literally. So, yep. Cheers. Bye. Do you know what I mean? Even that. So, yeah. But I think, what do you think, like, because for you now, how did you meet your partner?
We met on Field. So
oh.
Different dating app.
I see.
But that app has kind of gone to rubbish. You know how the classic thing where like straight people just invade everything we do, and then
Was Phil the queer thing initially?
Yes.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that because it was a straight man that told me about it.
Exactly.
I thought we were invading it. You're telling me it's a queer thing? Stop.
It always was. No, it happened. It was specifically for queer non-monogamous people.
Really?
And then it just got invaded. It's like, it's class.
That literally,
class.
I'm actually mad. Like, I can't believe
The whole thing.
No, sorry, that's funny.
Whole thing's spun up.
I thought it was a straight app that we just got on.
No.
That's a joke. See, because I did go on it and I was just like, rah, like, I would be straight man. Curious men were trying to match, just curious.
Yeah.
And I was like, I might as well go back on Grindr then.
Do you know what I mean? Because they're there as well.
Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. But yeah, I might as well just delete that app because I'm not trying to go prison because I'm not going to get any more mixtapes from Grindr. So do you know what I mean? I'm not even getting enough. So no, thank you.
Listen, we don't need Elfin Lied to become real life.
See?
Because not only was that song dark, that anime was dark. I remember that was actually the second anime I ever watched.
Really?
I should not have watched it at the age I was when I watched it.
What age were you when you watched it?
I think it was coming into secondary school.
Yes.
So year 7, year 8.
Yeah. Oh, same. I was in year 8. And I remember was it my first? It was one of my third, I think. Obviously, just Dragon Ball Z, and then I was like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto. Third is my third. And I was just like, who was this Elfin? I don't even know why I went. I thought the front cover looked cute.
Yeah, I thought the front cover was like, this looks kind of...
This is kind of cool.
It looks interesting. And I'm watching them like, this is dark.
God. And I was watching it in school. I was watching it in IT class as well.
Yeah,
Because I finished IT, I finished class early. Like, I was like, what's next? They're like, no, you're finished. I was like, okay, mad. So I was just doing what I wanted. They would sometimes they have me assist the students, but I was like, I don't want to fucking assist. You lot are pricks. You lot are pricks, all picking on me, but it's about that. So I was watching it and I'd be watching. I remember episode 1, which is walking all naked and murdering everyone.
Yeah.
And the boys were walking past, what the fuck are you watching? And I was just like, I don't know, They try to say I was watching hentai. I said, that's so stupid. But is it? Because at this rate, I don't know, the thing just started. That thing was dark, but it definitely helped. But media like that definitely helped shape where I went to become Reptile B. So I'm glad I watched it at that age. But there's only 13 episodes. Yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm glad.
Because not just this song, across the whole tape, there's a lot of horror elements across the whole tape. Have you just always been a fan of horror movies and you kind of just brought that into your music?
Yeah, pretty much. So, pretty much, to be fair. I mean, I think I got more into horror, I guess, after watching Elfin Lied and stuff like that. And then, because I remember I saw back in the day with the VHS, the video cassettes, I saw Scream and all the other things. And them covers were fucking scary and I was pissing myself. I was like, I can't watch these. One year, I just said, I couldn't watch nothing horror related, nothing. One year, I just said, I'm bored, let's just watch all of them. I just said, Scream 1, 2, 3, 4. So I mean, Scream 1, 2, 3, Final Destination, all of them. I just kind of crash course bare horror until it kind of numbed me a little bit like that, and I was just a bit it just became something I really liked, and I think for me being Reptile B and just me being a queer man, me being a black queer neurodivergent man who's obviously rapping the genres I do, and the intersectionality, the ableism I deal with. I deal with every type of discrimination that I can. It's game is really on hard mode right now. I'm a bit alternative as well, so there's everywhere I go, it's you're an anomaly. Why are you like that? And it's my life is horror as it is. Life is when you think about it, my life is really just not even just my life. Other people that like my music, I feel they get this, they can relate. When you're really that, life is just horror. So I'm I'm just playing to what's actually true. Life is already, I'm just making it more prominent. By putting it in my music. Because 100%.
Have the whole thing sound like a spooky experience, especially your vocal style. It's almost unnerving at a lot of different times. And I could tell, across this tape, it's very intentional on certain songs, like Elfin Lied, even Plus for Devils, even though it's a kind of a taste of what you're familiar with the kind of Azealia Banks style in terms of the melodies and that sort of pop era. But then you give that drill style 808 just thrown in there, just to I'm just going to throw you for a loop.
I'm just going to do it. Even, no trust. Even the fucking thing where I randomly start, I think, yodeling or something. Towards the end of it, I just I just like, let's just fuck them up.
Yeah.
like any more bars? No, I'm just gonna start doing the madness. I was in there like, I was like, I don't even care. Drop it, master it, boom. Do you know what I mean? Make them uncomfortable. Like, no, I'm trying to make it seem like when people are listening to the tape that they're listening to some kind of Silent Hill. It's like British Silent Hill and shit.
I'm listening to a fever dream right now.
Yeah, I'm really trying to give you that. I'm trying to give you like David Lynch kind of, and I'm gonna continue to give more of that because obviously with the Rap Game Cutie tape, it's like. Obviously, you'll see more when I like get the content together because again, I'm talking with some creative directors and stuff. Nice. But it's like I'm trying to really showcase that is just like every song is like a fragment. Like a fragment of like my mental state. Imagine like your mental state just shatters into pieces. You're picking it up.
Like pieces of glass. Literally like pieces like a jigsaw and you're trying to just put it all back together.
100%. It's very much like, what's it? I remember got assaulted, didn't get believed. And when that moment come, and I remember even like my black colleague, I was like, you don't believe me. You the one who's supposed to be in my corner the most. You're meant to be in we had each other's backs, you know what I'm trying to say? You had each other's backs. You don't believe me. I remember just walking around like Bethnal, Victoria Park, just walking around, and I remember that's basically when I literally started making the tape, literally straight away. So when you go to a Bad Man Move, I was just like... But obviously, when you go to the first song, literally, I remember being like, nah, does that guy think he's gonna get me? Nah, I'm not having it. Nah, I'm putting my foot down. He don't know about me. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, I've gone to do that, but then I'm just like moving mad. And obviously, in the behind the scenes, I'm in therapy and stuff like that. And it's just like all these pieces that I'm picking up off the floor. I'm like, for each one is like has something painful there, but also it's still me, and I need it. You know? It's like, it's still me. I need that. That's why I stay unapologetic. That's why I'm not like them others that are just like, oh my God, how am I meant to talk again? What's the script from Real House Rap? Like, no, everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, I need to always, if I ain't got myself, I ain't got nothing in it. And that's the whole thing. And that's what I think that's why the horror I went through, I wanted to show that, like, through my music. And I feel like sonically, I done what I needed to do. And I'm looking forward, like, to the potential visuals and just the future, really, because I'm really liking this horror, like this horror thing I'm doing right now. This really like internal kind of covert, like even next to, I'm really into it. So that's just my thing. I'm gonna keep giving it, you know. So.
And I think it's interesting how there's like a socially acceptable way in which you're supposed to be able to write songs about trauma. You're supposed to say, oh, get the pianos out. Yeah. And if this really plush, somber thing was like, yeah, I struggled with this, but I triumphed over evil or whatever. It was like, nah, I'm fucked in the head now.
Yeah, no,
I should just tap to it. Like, and this is just a big ass horror movie.
Yeah,
like,
it's a horror movie. You're in my horror movie.
This is actually just nuts.
Grab your popcorn.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to sanitize it for you either.
No, just like it or don't. Fuck
it's
off.
Actually just grim.
Yeah,
I'm also just going to make it kind of funny because you know, if I don't laugh about it, I'm going to cry.
I'm gonna cry 100%. Right? So
and
man.
And I think that's what you call anti-pop.
Yeah. 100%.
I think that's the kind of thing you call anti-pop. And I think this is one thing that a lot of people now acknowledge about Lady Gaga, for example. Okay. That's kind of what she was.
Yeah, 100.
But I think when you get to do it with genres that are so rebellious in nature anyway, like grime, because grime is a music of rebellion in nature, it even adds even more to it. Because it's supposedly like, it's a gutter genre, like, do you know what I mean?
It's all very punk, innit? Do you know what I mean? Very, very punk.
Like there's a lot of similarities anyway.
100%.
And then there's also a joy of like the idea of like, yeah, the tape's been out, but it doesn't mean I should stop pushing it.
100%.
I can still keep pushing the thing. I can roll out a whole content plan. Yeah. Months after the tape's gone out, I don't matter.
100%.
And if anything, that's even better because everyone's like, "Oh yeah, a piece of content goes viral." It's like, "Oh, when are you going to release this then?" It's already out.
It's already out.
You can have it.
No, 100%. I love that.
It's all right.
I love that. I don't need to follow them kind of rules. Like, you've dropped this today. For the next 2 months, you need to do this. Now, move on. Fuck off. I'm doing what I want. THG, I made that go viral years after it come out. People are finding it now. Right now. Be like, I just found this song. Brilliant. Enjoy. Yeah. Is it lockdown? In lockdown. You lot all in your house. house.
Yeah.
I said, boys, just come out and play. Stuff like that. So I really don't have to follow anyone's rules. So yeah, and it helps me to, again, enjoy the process. You get me? It's lovely.
Thinking of coming out and playing on that lines, or what I want to end with is you opened for Cupcake this year. How the hell did you pull that out of the bag?
I'm gonna have to. It was all me. I'm amazing. No, I'm just joking. Just me. That's it. Actually, no, to be fair, well, actually, it's not a lie. But no, basically, what had happened was I've got a really, really sick manager. Like you know, when you get like finally work with people that actually understand your vision, that actually want to push you. They don't just want you to just make one tune so they can rob your money and run where with all your things.
I know even just runway just so they can have the bragging rights. Like, yeah, I helped him make that song blow up. I made him into
literally. So I've literally felt it's a beautiful like working relationship. And then I remember saying I wanted to go on tour. I wanted to open for like Destin Conrad, because I was just like, yeah, that'd be fun. And then he was like, what about Cupcake? I was like, Cupcake?
You could pull that off.
I was like, Cupcake. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna track to something. He's gonna be like, just hold that thought. And I was like, okay, la. Next thing you know, he's like, done. I went, what?
What do you mean? What do you mean he's done?
I said, are you serious? He's like, yeah. So the dates are. I was like, huh? What the hell? So
what do you mean it's done?
I was like, are you serious? Are you joking me right now? Yeah. I said, we can take over. Like, world's my oyster kind of thing. It's about the beautiful working relationships and stuff like that. And it's just amazing because when I opened for her, it just felt so surreal. It felt so surreal. I hadn't felt like that since I'd done Black Pride. Actually, no, I'm lying. I've done Glastonbury and that too. So, but you know what I mean? It's one of them feelings where I forget, like, my mask almost slips. Like, I almost go back into just like who I am. Like my inner child, my inner child ends up almost crying and being like, wow, look where we are. Then I'm like, boy, hush, we can cry later. We got
things to do, man.
All of that. And it's lovely. Cupcake come up to me after the first show. And she said, oh, did you open for me? You're my opening act. You're iconic. She's like, and then I was just looking at her like, I was like, yeah, me. I was like, yeah, me. She's like, no, you're iconic. And literally, one of her fans was there, like, come up to me talking about, I had to send her your music beforehand. I literally sent her your things, and she's in love. I said, bro, you get free merch. I said, I pegged your man with a Bottle of Ray t-shirt. Do you know what I mean? I said, take it, you deserve it. I was just, it's so crazy. Yeah, such a moment, man.
Speaking of pegging a man with a Bottle of Ray, okay, where are we ranking that in Reptile's most outrageous bars of all time in the rankings? Like, what are your favorite kind of like outrageous bars in your discography? Because even though, they are outrageous, but they're also reload bars. I've noticed. They're the ones that always get the wheel up.
No, it's true. I'm like, you lot love it. I think
that's
I'm
what I'm saying. As much
that.
as people act outraged by it, they also love it because it gets a wheel up every time. I wouldn't continue spitting those bars if they didn't get a wheel up every time.
100%. I might have to say out of my songs that are out, that's currently like my number one most outrageous in terms of universally. I've got so many things like that I've said, like my personal number one would be like in THG, the third verse, like put on your man, go on yam dumpling, chase after take care man, you'll catch that, all of that, like when I'm really just going into it. But yeah, I think that's number one. Number two, I got too many songs for this. I should have thought of that. I should have thought about that. Elf and Who's got some shit in there. What did I say? Silly little prick, cocaine sniffing the E when I catch you on the road. What the hell? I got too many. Everything that comes out of my mouth is outrageous. I struggle to find a top five. I just keep on saying more and more fuckery.
Do you ever just
honestly?
I think in a way of like just reload bars in general, do you ever just test them and see, okay, let's see which one is going to go off? Just in terms of like when a drop comes through or whatever. It's like, okay, let me test this one.
Yeah, 100%. I do that, for example, like, I got one where I went, so I literally started rapping in Japanese. Sonzai, Jitaiga kurure, Kushida pussy out. I remember looking around.
Just a random switch up.
Yeah, literally.
Just to see if it works.
Spitting, and I just came in and went, Sonzai, Jitaiga kurure, Kushida, you pussy, imbecile. And I just look around and people are like, what? I'm like, okay, cool, tick, that's going in. That's why I like doing grime radio sets. I say fuckery. When Mr. Don Panjan, Mr. Breathe like Darth Vader. What the fuck? I love it.
Even that one, even the one from before when you were in Japanese, I always think of that and I instantly think of JME. Right, because then He does that, and then he starts cussing you out in French, and then he switches back to English.
100%, because you will get cussed out in different languages. Like you will get cussed out, and that's when you actually start doing different languages, the world's your oyster, mate. That's why I struggle to find a top 5. I'll really think about that. Actually, I will. What's it? Kimi no ha, amai no ka chamwa, amai no ka chamwa gokiburi. Amai no ka chamwa gokiburi ni yara tender. I think I said that wrong, but I basically said your mother got fucked by a cockroach, innit? You pussy, yo. Like that was not my favorite. Amai no ka chamwa gokiburi ni yara tender. Yeah, your mum fucked a cockroach, innit?
But the worst part is, yeah, my man's hearing the dub, yeah, and he has to go on Google Translate. That's a part.
100%.
That's a part.
100%. That's even a sneak peek. You know what I mean? That's going to be in a toddler onto the toddler tea thing. I had to give him the Japanese thing, and he was like, I was like, use whatever you like, but just so you know, like you could, I don't know how you're going to do it because I'm giving you the Japanese but this is what I said, fucked in it. You can say that the actual pronunciation, you can use Japanese letters, I don't know, but have all of it in it.
Oh yeah, just how he's going to do the subtitles,
he's going to do that, but here it is.
Well,
boom.
This has been Reptile B on the Breaking Even podcast. As you can see, you've got plenty of more to look forward to from Reptile B. Rap Game Cutie out now. That's Steve's Factory freestyle. You're definitely going to want to keep an eye out for that from what we've heard.
100%.
So, yeah, thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks for having me, man. Yeah, come on.